Well, hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Myself and Waynos are gonna go out reading the landscape today. We've got a huge tract of public land. It doesn't look like much happened out here, but as you know, in New England, colonial land,
right, anything can happen.
It's just way too much land for somebody to have not used it. Recently when we were here, I did take a little bit of a look into the woods and found an old cart path, so that's where we're gonna start. Maybe we can find out if anything happened back here. Either way, we're out for a hike.
In January.
We're standing on ice right now, so let's go do this. Okay, you're doing a little bit of skating there.
Yeah, here and there.
So it's the end of January, and well, we just had a pretty good sized snowstorm. Then we had, what was it, like 52, 53 degrees?
Yep.
And a ton of rain.
More rain than we wanted.
Right, so as you can see, we are walking on top of a lot of compressed snow, but also a lot of ice. So on this side, we have a field. It's very flat, got a stone wall back there, but it ends rather abruptly back here. And then when I went out the other day, this is what I came upon. It's a painfully obvious old cart path just cutting right in the forest. Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a sign of life.
Oh yeah, sign of early life.
Right. So I'm gonna follow it and see where it goes. As far as we know, this was the only, documented farm up to about probably this area right here. But it's miles out there, and unless they were using the land for timber or it's just terrible land, somebody had to be out here doing something in the last 300 years. Wow! There you go.
Turn around. So much rain.
Whoa!
I started to slip and then it caught grip, so it almost tripped me. It would have been better if I just did a steady glide.
Right. So if you spend any time in the woods in your local area, it's a matter of constantly making mental notes. There's a consistency to the natural landscape, and when you get out there, there's things that pop out that somebody did it. It was done by man. Yeah, we're in New Hampshire, and obviously throughout the country and the world, your landscape is different. But again, the more time you spend in your local area, the more obvious the differences are. That right there looks like it could have been easily plowed out.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just, look, even all behind you, it's just extremely flat, and up there is not. So we crossed our last old stone wall and into this flat area, which isn't too bad. So things we're going to be looking for is altered land, more walls, flat spots. A well would be
it would be a nice sight. Hopefully we find it visually.
And there's another wall way up there, but that is the tail end of those ones we passed by getting here.
Oh, yep. Plowed out.
Oh yeah, field stones.
Yep. Heck of a mound there.
Right, and that plays into
some of this area being cut out and shoved this way.
So the cut trail that they've made for recreation is now whittling down to the old trail or old road. What do you hear in the background?
Running water.
Well, we had an inclination with walking in all that frozen ice heading in one direction.
Yeah.
It's going to be ending up down here, so.
That's probably why the moose went back and forth. They're like too much water, and then they changed their mind. And
yeah, the moose tracks have been very erratic, but.
Right, it's like the ice cream. It's not consistent.
Wow, look at this. I mean, we've only walked
10 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a quarter mile, and there's a whole lot more snow over here than up there. Oh yeah, this has definitely been embanked. Yep. Oh, there's the leftovers from logging a long time ago. Now you can see the size of the forest now. It's been a long time since they've been in here doing that. I think I got a surface find.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Wall.
Yeah, there's a wall.
Huh.
Good sign, getting close to something.
Right? Good catch.
You alright?
Yeah. Yeah, just took a spill.
So today we don't bring stunt doubles.
Right?
That's an interesting point. We just walked 20 minutes out beyond the established farm through a whole bunch of this, and we come up to a wall out here, which is skirting the old cart path.
Another dugout right there.
Yeah. I mean, the land pretty much looks the same on the other side. Well, let's see if the cart path keeps skirting it. It's highly unlikely we'll just come across a cellar hole out here. It's the footprints we're looking for. Flattened out spots, impressions, which are going to be difficult in the snow unless it's considerable. But that wall's here for a reason. This to me looks like it's turning to like straight up trail. It's almost like what we just passed back there at the wall was the end of the actual cart path. I don't know, it just changed. It just feels different.
It is weird, and then when they interrupt what was already here.
Oh yeah, loggers' ruts. Well, it's a good thing we check. We're pretty far out, and this land is nothing but terrible. It is low, it is eroded, and we're hoping that this, what turned into a trail logging road, brings us back around to something more habitable. Oh yeah, look at it from this side. That is definitely old road. Tossed rocks on the side too. Alright, that's a good sign, Buenos.
This noise.
Beautiful.
It's got that color of that sap before they cook it.
Yeah. Wow, do you see the size of that sheet of ice? It's like the Millennium Falcon crashed in there.
Right.
So this has been interesting. Am I surprised that there's this much land out here and all we have found are bits and pieces of cart paths? Yeah. But again, it fills in the spots, the spaces on our maps where, well, we hadn't been there before, we need to know. And it also points us in the direction that the first third back there was definitely pretty clear. That one chunk of wall, that's gonna have to be followed. And this can be jotted down as nothing but wilderness. Yeah, it looks like the Millennium Falcon crashed in there. Well, here's my thought, and I don't know if you've thought about it or realized it. This water going that way,
Yep.
hopefully we can get over it because we need we need to
traverse
cut back.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might not be that deep.
find out.
I think I'm gonna stop and take a picture of that thing.
Oh yeah, that's wild. Jeez, look at all that life. Well, so far this has been the coolest find.
Yeah.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah, this thing is amazing.
Okay, this is what
We're thinking, huh?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh. I have been here.
Have you?
I have been here. It's getting to the point where we can't go where we haven't been before. So when I was here last summer, I must have tickled by this section, which is interesting because I didn't end up where we started today. Boy, man, that's gonna be sketchy without cleats for you.
Yep.
That looks thin. You can tell, Wayno, there must have been a ton of water in there. Look at the ice, the different levels. Nice colonial bridge, thank you.
That way in case someone else hikes through here.
Right. Yeah, I mean this is definitely the signs of an old road.
Oh yeah.
It's just weird it comes out of there.
There we go.
So this is where I went last time.
Right? Oh, I see, it goes that way.
That's the way we need to go.
Still cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got beautiful wall right there. So we're definitely coming up to something. I'm gonna poke my head in here a bit. And you can see it's been logged somewhat recently. It's a good piece of land, that's why. And that's part of the process of elimination. That completely makes you think that this side would have been the better side for farming or building a home. This wall,
Yep.
the other side
Yeah, where you just were?
was decent, and then this side turns back to mess. So that makes me think they were using that there. Walking with Waynos. You know, walk 40 or 50 feet and...
Be back in the fall.
Actually, let's check something here. That actually don't feel too bad. That's probably rocks, but... Huh.
The sun's been beating on it.
Lovely grass. Oh, I miss you. Ah, I might have to come out here and just chill. Sit in the warm sun. Well, we finished our loop. That was interesting.
It was. It was definitely cool.
We hope you guys enjoyed this. I know for those of you in New England, you're familiar with the territories. For those of you outside of New England, it has to be interesting. People have been rummaging around these woods for hundreds of years, and it's cool for us to share with you the behind the scenes of how we get to dig some of these sites that you've seen over the years. In the past, you've missed those, 3, 4, 5 hour days of hiking just looking for spots.
Right.
You're ready to go?
Yep.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Until next time, enjoy. You're not
Thursday.